Movie Mancher, the anime kicks off as the city descends into pandemonium, with a colossal azure entity hurling electric orbs, laying waste to the urban landscape. It becomes unmistakably clear that several valiant heroes have succumbed to the onslaught of this azure behemoth. Following that, the scene transitions to a completely bald individual engrossed in the news, who stumbles upon the distressing revelation that the Hero Association is sorely lacking in heroes capable of confronting the blue monstrosity. Undeterred, the bald man embarks on a mission to confront and combat the formidable creature. In the midst of the chaos, as the blue monster looms perilously close to squashing a defenseless little girl, the bald man streaks by, snatching her up in his arms with remarkable swiftness. Startled, the monster inquires why the bald man considers himself a hero, to which the bald man responds with a nonchalant grin, admitting he's in it just for kicks. This response inexplicably triggers the blue monster, intensifying its aggression and causing it to swell in size. Yet, in a climactic and astonishing turn of events, the bald man delivers a single, devastating punch, causing the colossal creature to detonate in a spectacular display of power. After the dust settles from the explosive confrontation, the bald hero is unexpectedly overcome with emotion, tears welling up in his eyes. He is overwhelmed by the fact that it only took him a single punch to vanquish the seemingly invincible monster, leaving him in a state of profound disbelief and astonishment. The scene transitions to a sharply dressed man strolling along the streets, where he unexpectedly encounters a menacing figure, part man and part crab, who's terrorizing innocent bystanders by snapping their bodies with his formidable crab-like appendages. Strangely, the crab man decides to spare the man in the suit, recognizing a shared characteristic in their cold, unflinching eyes. It becomes apparent that the man in the suit has had a particularly challenging day, marked by multiple job rejections and disappointments. The crab man, a result of his crab-heavy diet, informs the man in the suit of his search for a child he describes as a brat with a big chin. The man in the suit listens, captivated and uneasy by this cryptic mission and transformation. While making his way, the man in the suit spots the child the crabman had mentioned. He inquires about the reason for the crabman's aggression, and the child confesses that he drew nipples on the crabman's chest while he was asleep. The suited man contemplates the situation and questions why he should even bother. Just as he's about to depart, the crabman almost delivers a harsh blow to the child, but the man in the suit intervenes, guiding the child away from danger. He then soliloquizes once more, pondering, "What am I doing?" The crabman warns the suited man, threatening it'll be his last mistake. The suited man mocks the crabman, who retaliates with a powerful strike, launching him into the air. However, the suited man throws a stone to stop the crabman. During the confrontation, the suited man reveals his dream to be a hero capable of defeating threats with one punch and decides to ditch the job hunt. The crabman relentlessly attacks the suited man, taunting him with comments like, "A hero? Pathetic! You're no match for me." However, in a decisive moment, the man in the suit uses his tie to yank out one of the crabman's eyes. The scene transitions to the bald man purchasing some crabs, and he reflects, "From that day, I trained relentlessly until I became bald, and there was no one who could defeat me." It becomes evident that the man in the suit was indeed the same person in his past, the bald hero who had undergone extensive training and become unbeatable. As the suited man is preparing to pay for the crabs he's just selected, the supermarket suddenly erupts into chaos. A tremendous commotion outside suggests the presence of a colossal entity moving through the area. Unperturbed, the bald man remains focused on finding a coin to complete his purchase. However, his attention is abruptly drawn to the unfolding destruction as the supermarket itself is demolished, making him realize the gravity of the situation. The scene shifts to reveal the culprits behind the destructive chaos. It turns out to be a scientist accompanied by his younger brother. The smaller sibling is the gigantic creature responsible for the mayhem, and the scientist enhanced his strength using a chemical concoction he had developed. The bald man discreetly eavesdrops on the two siblings, hovering in the air and positioning himself behind the colossal monster. Within their conversation, the younger brother instructs his giant sibling to eliminate the man on his shoulder, referring to the bald man. However, in a tragic twist of fate, the giant brother misinterprets the command and inadvertently takes the life of his elder sibling. In a fit of rage, the monstrous man unleashes a barrage of blows upon the bald man, but to no avail. The bald man appears impervious to the onslaught. In a dramatic turn of events, the bald man retaliates with a single, devastating punch, instantly putting an end to the monstrous threat.